PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 Pro on the front, on the back, or on the side, excuse me. So you can see it comes with a normal controller. You know, wish they kind of threw in a pro controller, but the pro controller costs $200 so I'm not super surprised. Here's the back. It says Witness Play Unleashed. Witness Play Unleashed. I know y'all can't see that. Hold on, let me turn this around so that way people can read it. There we go. Witness Play Unleashed. There you go. Witness Play Unleashed. PlayStation. That's on the other side now. Pisser. PSSR, and then optimized console performance and advanced ray tracing. So that's the big thing here. It's disc free, no disk drive. I don't use a disk drive. I have a disk drive on my other one. Don't use it. So I'm a digital guy. All right, so we're cutting it. Can't sell it for its max value anymore. A pretty classic unboxing, right? It's just a big sleeve, basically, over a large white box. And so we're gonna go ahead and open the top and then open the bottom here. ASMR unboxing. Oh yeah, you probably can hear it, like, pretty clearly. I will say, just like Digital Foundry, they mentioned that the PlayStation unboxing experience is very lackluster. I mean, it's only a couple minutes, and you're not going to return it because of it. But yeah, the unboxing is this is the box. It was just a sleeve. It was fake. The PlayStation 5 base is 4K, Roman. Actually, the PlayStation 4 is 4K, right? The PlayStation 4, at least the PlayStation 4 Pro. So the PlayStation 5 Pro is, you know, it's 8K. You can literally do 8K on this. You can do 8K on the original PS5, but there's only like one game. PS4 Pro, is 4K. So I mean, this is 8K. So I mean, obviously nobody cares, but too bad it doesn't come with a game. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, this isn't for people. I will say, like, nobody should be buying a PlayStation 5 Pro if they, one, can't afford games, two, can't afford PlayStation Plus, right? PlayStation Plus will give you hundreds of games for free, right? So you don't really need to, like, get a game for free with the PlayStation 5 Pro, right? If you're buying a PS5 Pro, it's because you can afford to do it and you want the graphical leap. The only other people I would say should buy a PS5 Pro is if you don't have a PS5 yet. If you have a PS4 and, like, you just haven't thought about buying a PS5 yet, maybe you're on a PC or maybe you're on an Xbox or a Switch and you're like, oh no, I've just been going through my PS4 catalog and maybe this Christmas is time for you to jump on the PS5 bandwagon, then yeah, maybe it is time for you to, like, if you got the extra money, if you got the extra $200, it's probably not worth buying a PS5, right? Unless you want to save the PS5 to Pro money, that $200, and buy a great controller instead. But yeah, this isn't for, like, this is a pro console, right? This is for the prosumer who, you know, wants that little extra, right? It's the difference. Digital Foundry did a great job. It's the difference between buying a 470 and a 490, right? An RTX 490 versus a 470, right? It's the same thing. Who's spending the extra $200 for that extra performance? People like me. So, all right, so let's go ahead and open it up. There we go. First thing, we've got the classic cable. Obviously, we're here in the US, so we've got the classic power cable. And then we have a little clip here. 2 clips. No idea what these are for. These little A clips here. I don't even know if they're clips. I have no idea what these are for. Absolutely have no idea. So we got these little clips in this little bag here. We'll put that to the side as well. Oh. HDMI. I think it's to set it on its side. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, well, we'll definitely find out. And so this HDMI cable has no branding on it. You know, sometimes companies like to do that. It should be an HDMI 2.1 though, of course, which I think is the current standard. But yep, this is going to be the cable you want to use unless you have some other ones. And then we also have a USB-C to USB-C. Always love having these around. And this one's a pretty long one, but USB-C to USB-C, you iPhone users can use this now. So, you know, pretty good. Hearing aids, they don't really look like that, but yeah, so we got USB-C to USB-C. So we got the 3 cables. That's probably going to be all of them. One more little slot here. Oh, and this is the PlayStation controller. There we go. So I got another controller to add to this space. So brand new controller, always nice to have. Honestly, I might just save this one for my PC because I've been having some issues with controllers, but it has no paddles, so maybe not. But new controller. All right, let's go ahead and open up the rest of this. So looks like this comes out. Wow, this is smaller. This is smaller. I was not anticipating that. All right, we've got the PS5 Pro literature. So if you want to read through this, it's all pretty classic stuff, of course. Yep, all the stuff that you already know and love. And then we've got, do they do scuffs for PS5 yet? Yeah. Roman. It's so funny. You can tell that you've been out of the game for the gaming game for a while because, like, yes, scuffs. Also, scuffs, nobody's buying scuffs anymore, man. Like, Scuff, not the company you want to go for controllers anymore. They cost way too much money. And they just recently added some Hall effect joysticks. So, like, Scuff, nah, I'd probably stay away. Battle Beaver Customs, those are great. You know, if you want the expensive controllers. But there's a lot of great controllers out there these days that are PS5 compatible, that are Hall effect joysticks. They come with the back paddles. You can get a Scuff shirt, but they're not, you know, even the pros aren't really using Scuffs anymore because they just kind of, they got too big, too popular for their own good, basically. So, some more literature, safety guide, but yes, sorry, but to be clear, yes, they've been making PS5 Scuffs for a long time. I got a PS5 Scuff when like the PS5 first came out. So, some more literature. All right, but here is the actual system itself. There it is. Wow. I mean, this is small. This is small. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't prepared for this. This is way smaller. This is way smaller. All right, let's. Wow, yeah. I mean, this is definitely smaller. I think it's the same height, maybe even a little bit taller. But this is, you can see it's like the size of my torso, right? If I stand up here. Not even, actually. This is like, so this is where my stomach is, like where it ends. So it's pretty, you know, it's kind of long, but it's not that wide. And it's not that thick. This thing is small. This thing is light comparatively to the PS5. The PS5, here, let me, my PS5 is on right now. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's smaller. Like it's definitely smaller, which is very cool. So that is pretty sick. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's look at it some more. Yeah, I can go grab it if you want. I hope that was kind of a good enough semblance of what it looked like over there. And I put the black panels on. So, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Okay, so we've got two USB-Cs on the front. Two USB-Cs on the front. And then on the back, we've got HDMI, LAN, USB-A. So I have a I have like a headset. I think it's actually the PS5 headset. And it is a USB-A dongle. So that would go in the back. Hopefully we don't have any heating problems back there, but you would just go ahead and slot that in the back. And then in the front is where you'd put your USB-C cables. And so, you know, charger, whatever. I mean, I actually have some like controller, like charging things, so I wouldn't even use it. But I mean, this is nice. It's a glossy finish on the top. The plates are of course matte. They still have all the little PlayStation icons on the inside. Very cool. I remember when the PS5 launched, it was so hard to get. Yeah. They do, from what I understand, is that the PS5 Pro you can certainly still get it, but they have some shortage issues. So like some places you can't get them, other places you can. So I just heard about this, but apparently they're getting them in pretty quickly. So like they ran out on Walmart and then they came right back in. So that's pretty good. You can see here they've got the PlayStation little icons there. Also, I don't know if you can see from here, but they have little PlayStation icons next to all of the little ports as well. So this is nice. This thing is nice for sure. I'm super excited about this. Actually, maybe now's a good time. What we can do real quick is I can actually bring up Gil posted in the Discord. So take a look at this. This is most impressive games on PS5 Pro, and this is a short list. Resident Evil Village, straight from 60 FPS to 120 FPS. The other is a 60 FPS to 100 plus FPS. So this is going to be like one of their like little quality. Oh, so Village is 60 to 120. Resident Evil 4 is 60 to 100 plus. So huge jump in performance, huge doubling. That's not common, right? That's not like if you get a 4070 and you go to a 4090, you're not getting a double in performance. So this is huge. Then we have Gran Turismo 7. It runs at a native 4K locked 120 FPS, up from a 1080p on base PS5. The patch will make it run with on-track ray tracing at 60 FPS or 8K 60. So you can run 8K 60 or ray traced 60. That's crazy. Also, ray trace is where you're going to be at. No Man's Sky. Now, I actually just bought No Man's Sky for PC. I'm finna buy it again for PlayStation probably, because I actually had this on disc for the PlayStation like 4, I think. I think I just sold it or something like that, or I gave it to somebody. So I'm probably gonna get this for PS5 because PS5 Pro. So if I can get this for 20 bucks or something like that. Also, they have cross save. We're gonna be talking about that on Monday. No Man's Sky in 8K. PSSR support sharper resolution, higher frame rates, improved lighting, ultra quality reflections. This is ray tracing. High quality ambient occlusion, 4K 60, 8K 30, huge upgrades to PSVR 2. So this is very, very cool. Really excited for this. No Man's Sky is an amazing game, to be honest. Well, you're gonna have to wait for a while for the PS6. The PS6, at the minimum, 4 years. Minimum 4 years. So good luck. If you can't wait for it, well then I don't know what you're gonna be doing because all you're gonna be doing is waiting. But and then we have, let me see here, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is probably my most anticipated. We all know how it behaves. Took the quality mode, made it even crisper with PSSR, and now runs at 60 rather than 30. This is definitely my number one. First of all, love the Final Fantasy series. Final Fantasy VII is going to be, Rebirth is amazing already, but it had a performance issue. It did. And so now they've worked on it, they fixed it. Very excited about this. Spider-Man 2 and all of the Insomniac games all now have ray tracing with high frame rate options, the whole range from 60 all the way up to 120. So I'm gonna be able to play Spider-Man 2 at 120 FPS or 60 ray tracing. Of course I'm gonna pick 60 ray tracing because 60 is all I need, especially if I'm gonna get ray tracing. That's huge, that's big money. Baldur's Gate 3, interesting. So 4K 30 native or 1440 upscale to 4K with PSSR at 60. Split screen co-op now also has 60. So this is super good. Dragon's Dogma, We all know Dragon's Dogma had some major issues. It's now virtually locked at 60, except when you're in the city, which is at 50, still higher than 30 FPS. So this definitely is probably the best place to play. I mean, Dragon's Dogma has issues running on PC. So, you know, even that is, you know, not great. And then Stellar Blade, 2 modes, native 4K at 50 FPS, that's weird. 1440 at an upscaled 4K, which according to Digital Foundry looks even better than the native resolution at 80 plus FPS, crazy. So I did play Stellar Blade, good game, not really huge on it, but good game. But this is making me rethink it. 80 FPS is pretty sick. F124, Horizon, very excited about Horizon. Horizon Zero Dawn just got a remaster for $10 if you had the original. And we're talking about, the Digital Foundry said this is one of the best experiences, the most impressive console graphics they've ever seen, period. And I think that again, that is just huge. So you can see some other things in here as well. RE2 Remake impressed me. Resident Evil 4, they mentioned that earlier. Looking forward to the Silent Hill 2 patch. RE8. A lot of people are excited about RE. Lords of the Fallen. People asking about PSVR 2, if there's been an upgrade with that. A lot of folks interested on the on Resident Evil. Yeah, so I'm super excited about this. I'm very, very, very excited.